When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us. Imperial Peak is the Imperial Seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbor and the Ursee, its inhabitants. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to sell. Imperial Peak. House. Imperial Peak is the... Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories await. As the son of a... Ascend now for...
Attention applicants! Your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you'll be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. You want a bayonet in the neck, Greenhorn? If you get that close to a ship, they'll be having skewered bird for dinner. Get your distance, make a run, and veer before you hit a ship or static target. Don't be a fool now. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning.
We sing of him.
Attention applicant. The Empress has an appointment.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. You have good control of your warbird. Now let's see how observant you are. Imperial Harbor is just south of the Imperial Peak. Head there. Follow the line on your minimap, or use the golden target on your compass for guidance. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on. The barge has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Your weapon will indicate when it is aligned with a locked-on target. If the target lock indicators are blinking, it should feel like the weapon is aiming itself. Not bad. Now open fire. Destroy the turret and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass. Your weapon is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Be careful. There are neutral traders, friendly patrols, and airships around at this time. Do not fire on them. Your compass will display friendlies as white and blue, while any hostiles will show up in red. Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pods are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you will make it to the guards after all. Not too shabby. Let's head back to the palace. Stay alert! Warbirds near the Imperial flagship! Pirates, I'd wager! Weapons free! Use deadly force! What are you doing? Think you're in a rifle squad? You don't have time to sit nice and still, waiting for the perfect aim. I'll give you turret duty if you keep this up. Turn and get behind your targets. Don't ever break. Speed is our weapon.
This filth needs taking down!
Remember, track the targets, aim ahead of their trajectory, and roll your bird to avoid incoming fire. Well done. Focus on where the tracers are landing, not your gun sight. Shooting while turning will radically change where your shots land. Remember, we weave and turn to get behind our target. Get behind your target and only then fire. What's this? A raid! They are aiming for Her Majesty's flagship! This is madness! Intercept them! Protect the Empress! Your warbird is equipped with a pyropod. This will release a burst of self-guiding rockets. Most Falconeers will dodge them with a roll or dive, but they will decimate slower targets. A monster task force! Get ready! This is a major bloody assault!
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths. memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. You must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts Imperial Peak. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Ascend now. You grow up You grow up amongst a large company of mercenaries. As a Falconeer, you grow up. As a Falconeer, you are the. You grow up. Ascend now.
On the Ursee, the Imperial houses rule. The Mancer Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people, well, they do the work. Fish the Ursee, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mancer Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel, a speck on the Ursee, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Ursee has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatize yourself with the area and deal with any threats.
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and locations that are important for you to be aware of.
On the Ursee, the
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors.
You're new here.
On the Ursee, the Imperial houses rule.
Any greenhorn must get familiar.
You're new here. You're new here.
Return when you're more available for some escort work.
We are being beset by pirates. Our Castellus Crumb is the finest on the Ursee. We had some last night to check, and yep, it's still the best. But there lies the problem. It's so good, the pirates keep raiding our shipments for it. Time we strike back. We've received word of a pirate ship at this location. Yo, you're the Falconeer here, so let's see you take it out. Return with whatever stolen goods it carries, and we'll have a toast with some of the best crumb upon your return. Looks like that ship was carrying more than just crumb and splinters. We found a map to Aiton's Folly, the legendary pirate town and the seat of the pirate lord, the Lost King. We are charged with filthy pirates stealing our crumb. As we now know the location of Aiton's Folly, we've had a drink and come up. We are charged with filthy pirates stealing our crumb. As we now know the location of Aiton's Folly, these pirates have had their last taste of Castellus crumb. Let's liberate the Aiton! Rumour has it, Aiton's Folly is built on top of a giant turtle, which they've bound up to serve as a moving fortress. We mean to release the creature and thereby wreck the pirate town of Aiton's Folly. We reckon that if you fire a pyro pot around at the Folly, the turtle will throw off its yoke and break free. But before doing so, let's make sure the pirate defences are burning first. Well, this all sounded like a good idea yesterday over some crumb. We've hired some help to assist you, so it's worth a shot. Good luck.
Ah, so you got talked into this one as well, eh? Well, let's head over there and see if their plan will work.
Have you, and whatever splinters you drop!
Alright, time to work. Let's take down all defences and airborne targets first. Make sure you've got a pyro pot left after we're done cleaning up.
So close to glory to fail in the face of it. Glory only for those who claim the spoils from an empty battlefield. You must wonder what these stories mean, what they represent. This is up to you. You are the only one who can know them or find the meaning. Repeat them until you grasp the lesson.
We are charged of filthy poor. We are charged of filthy pirates stealing our crumb. As we now know that